Final item on tonight's first reading agenda is a resolution authorizing an agreement with Williams Architects. Here to present information on this item is our Deputy Village Manager, Mike Baker.
Thank you, Dave. This item provides the opportunity for an update on the Village Council top priority action item that involves development of a facility sustainability plan, a project that we've been working on since September and had previous meetings that have focused on identification of the issue and available resources that can be committed to the project. All that information is available on the village website detailing the project in previous meetings. Based on direction provided at the Village Council, by the Village Council at the last meeting, and in order to prepare for the options phase, staff initiated a competitive request for proposal process to select a qualified architect to assist with the next steps in the project. 10 firms responded to this request for proposal. Staff interviewed 3 and ultimately selected and is recommending Williams Architects, who is determined to be best qualified to assist the village. The work with Williams will allow staff to update space needs information that will be critical to the next steps in the project and ultimately prepare options that will be brought back to the council for consideration in the coming months. Be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Thank you, Deputy Manager Baker. Questions or comments from members of the Village Council at this time? Commissioner Waldeck.
Thank you. Yeah, this is a next step in a long process, deliberative process to assess our needs and costs, etc. But the choice of the architect, I think, is a good one. Williams Architects worked on Station 2. I think they did a good job. They were involved in that process, and I think it's a good choice for this step in the process. Thanks.
Thank you, Commissioner. Further comments or questions from members of the Village Council? Commissioner Barnett.
I'll just reiterate what I said at the LRP meeting where we discussed this. I think this is a step that's not necessary. We've studied this a lot over the last decade, a couple $100,000 or more worth, and I don't see that anything significant has changed other than the makeup of the council since about a year and a half ago when we had a plan that considered all these needs. Space needs are, you know, I suppose it could be something that's changed, but there's nothing operational that's changed. There's nothing from long-range planning standpoint of staffing or intended future operations that's changed, nor have our existing facilities. I think this is, I think it's a waste of money at this stage. If we decide we would like to have somebody preparing some actual options, which I see as a sort of a second part of it, that's one thing. But I think spending money and time trying to get space needs sorted out is just kind of creating an impression that we're somehow starting anew or taking a new fresh look. The new fresh look was decided when we decided we were going to spend existing resources only. From that point, the needs are well known. We could easily hire somebody to start giving us options. So I think it's a waste of both time and money.
Thank you, Commissioner. Further comments from members of the Village Council? Hearing none, comments or questions from members of the public at this time? Hearing none, I'll just thank staff for their work on this and look forward to hearing more as we move into the options stage.